Hi, it's Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead, where today I did my local shopping at my Kroger store. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please click the button down below. Well, today is June 20th, and I found some great deals at Kroger, so I can't wait to show them to you. So let me go ahead and turn around the camera and show you what I got. Okay, I went ahead and got my red lettuces. They were kind of small this week, so I went ahead and bought 3. And then I got a bunch of, this is actually spinach. My husband eats that in his salads. I picked up 2 avocados, and they were 2 for $5. I think they had them on sale because some of them were really, really squishy. I tried to find some that were more firm, so I wasn't buying one that, say, was rotted. Went ahead and got some bananas. I picked up another guilty pleasure, potato chips. They were on sale for $3.19 a bag. This is regular $5 a bag. If it's $5 a bag, I'm not buying it. I will do without. Went ahead and picked up the cheese. Now the cheese this week, it was 1-pound packages of cheese, or you could get string cheese. And it was $2.99, limit 5. I ended up buying 4. I figured it's going to be perfect for our pizzas because I usually do about 3 cups of cheese on a pizza. Went ahead and picked up the Betty Crocker cake mix. The only reason being is I got it for free. There was a coupon in my app or my website that I needed to clip, and I could pick the cake mix or the brownie mix, etc., and I will give it to my kids because you can't beat a free cake mix in today's world. Went ahead and picked up some cherry tomatoes. They were $2.49 for this little thing. It was a digital coupon in the app or the website, limit 5. I actually picked this up from, again, my granddaughters. Our garden looks really bad, and maybe in another week or so I'll do some more filming. Maybe it will look a little bit better, but right now it looks like you've put the plants in mud. We have had just way too much rain out here, and my farmer next to me said it was the worst season he has ever seen in his life since he's farmed, and he's 79 years old. So it's pretty bad. So hopefully, God will provide, and we'll be okay. Of course, I do have several cans left over of tomatoes stored, so that's why I make extra, because we could have a bad year. Now, I went ahead and picked up some plastic wrap. Now, if you want to look forward to this video, I am going to be comparing which is the best plastic wrap, that we should be using. Because some, you tear off and they tear, or you can't, once you take it off your bowl, you can't put it back on your bowl because it won't seal. So I am going to compare several brands. Here I bought the Kroger and the Glad, and then I'm going to be comparing the Costco brand, and I'm going to try to buy one from my local Meijer and see if Aldi's has one. So I'm going to try to compare several of them so we can find the best one that we should be using. Again, it doesn't always mean cheaper is the crappiest. Cheaper one could be better. We don't know. But I'm looking forward to that video. And that should be in the next couple of months. It might be more August, September for me comparing the plastic wraps. Went ahead and picked up the Keebler fudge grams, and they were $1.99 this week. That was, I do believe, a sale price. I don't know if it was, maybe it was a digital deal. But I picked it up actually for my mother-in-law. She has a smartphone, but she doesn't know how to use it, to get the coupon. So this is actually for her. She said her Kroger store, every time she goes, these are rake clean. Well, long ago when I ate things from packages, I used to eat these, and these were pretty good. So I don't blame her. And they're really good too if you chill them. And I went ahead and picked up some Breyers ice cream. That was $2.99. Coupon in the app or the website that you needed to clip, limit 5. And then I went ahead and got my milks. These are the half-gallon milks. They were $1.39, limit 5, coupon in the app or the website that you needed to clip. And so I had to pay full price for one, and that's fine. And they're dated to July something. Then I picked this up for my granddaughters. $1.93 for some chocolate milk clearance. You can't beat it. Still good to June 27th and a little bit past that. I thought of my daughter-in-law. She seems to eat, I guess, popcorn every night. plus my granddaughter's do. And this was clearance at $3.39. Says was $5.79. So what if the box is smashed? Like I said, you can't beat that price. Went ahead and picked this up for my mom. It's actually a quiche Lorraine. I don't know if you've had a quiche Lorraine. I have made one from scratch. It was decent. My husband doesn't like it because quiche Lorraine is usually made from Swiss cheese, and he hates Swiss cheese. But I went ahead and picked this up for her, and it's clearance. And it says, it's dated for another 3 or 4 days, and it will be perfect for her, at $4.20. I don't know what the regular price was, didn't say. Went ahead and picked up these, again, for my grandchildren, my grandsons, and then my granddaughters. They were on sale at my Kroger for I think it was $2.61. So it was regular $3.19. My Kroger has changed all the little labels, and I don't know if they were like some kind of digital one or what, but they had a little, sale thing right next to it, or, discounted is what it was. Went ahead and picked up the butter. This was $2.99, but you had to get 5 to get it for $2.99. These are all dated for December. I'm just throwing these in the freezer. So then that way I can pull out when I need butter. And then it lasts, instead of just keeping it in your fridge, etc. Went ahead and got the Jimmy Dean biscuit. You could get the 8 count like this, or the one with a croissant. There might have been another one that didn't have egg on it. Or you could also get the one with the just the sausage biscuits. These were on sale for $9.99. Now, regular price, $14. That's why my husband's like, he would not pay regular price, but if it's on sale for $10, yeah. So he eats this on the weekend, so I went ahead and got that. So all in all, here were my groceries from Kroger. My total was $100.24. Well, I still think I did pretty good because I got some excellent deals. Well, let me go ahead and show you my Meijer shopping haul right here. And got my yellow potatoes. They weren't on sale. I got some sweet potatoes. I would have bought more because I'm wanting to eat at least a sweet potato. Maybe not every day, but I do eat a lot of potatoes, and the ones they had there were so big, it would be something for like you making a sweet potato casserole. This is the best I could get. I did pick up some at Aldi's as well. Went ahead and picked up the plastic wrap. Now I've got Meijer, Reynolds Kitchens, and Saran wrap. Now I will be doing a video where I'm going to be comparing which is the best plastic wrap we should be using. I will also compare the Kirkland brand, which is Costco, and of course the Kroger store brand and the Aldi store brand as well. And then I think I have another one that's Glad Press and Seal. So I will have several, and that will be in the upcoming months. Went ahead and got the string cheese. Wasn't on sale, but again, I'm eating one a day. And when my grandchildren came over the other day, they like eating it too. So it looks like I'm going to go through it a little bit more fast. So I figured I'd go ahead and get another one. Got a pack of hot dogs, actually to keep on hand because it's just something good. Today is June 23rd, and it's like 94 degrees out. Feels like heat index of 110. It's honestly almost too hot to be shopping, let alone going anywhere in your car to get from your car to the store, etc. But I wanted to go ahead and, get this to keep it on hand because, in all honesty, I don't really want to cook that much because it's so blasted hot. Went ahead, and picked up a New York strip steak. And this one was on sale for $12.79. Thought my husband can have it. So I am cooking tonight. And I picked up this steak, New York strip, for $9.72. You could not beat that price. Went ahead and picked up a chuck roast. It was on sale for $5.99. So it says you save that, it's regular that. So $5.99 a pound for $13.90. That's when you need to buy. So this is going straight in the freezer. This will be going in our stomachs tonight. And then I picked up this is the Chuck Angus beef. I really like that rather than just the regular beef. And this was on sale for $5.29 a pound. And this is almost 3 pounds, 2.85. So I thought I would go ahead and make like a pound of it into hamburgers and freeze it that way. And then put the rest, in a pound package and freeze with the food saver. try to make it easier for me. Didn't really need any chicken, but I figured I'd go ahead and pick this up. Chicken breast tenderloins where they've trimmed them. Usually I don't buy this because it's more expensive, but it's cut down to $4.26. If I bought a pound of breast, it was higher than $4.26. It was $9. So I thought this was a good deal. And again, I'm going to take this out, put it in a food saver bag, make it into portions, freeze it. Went ahead and got the Frosty Paws for my dog. They were sold out at Kroger, and I don't blame people. It's just so blasted hot. But this is his favorite one, the peanut butter. And then I went ahead and picked up this Fredericks of Meijer. That's more of the, I guess they call it premium brand at Meijer. Peach preserves. I usually, again, eat my own, but I am doing a video, and I'm going to be comparing what we should be eating with, say, what food, like preserves, jam, jelly, and then there's this new thing called fruit spread. So I decided I would snag this one to try it, to see how it is. Well, the UPC code, I didn't know it was folded under like that. She couldn't ring it up. So she ended up giving it to me. This is almost $5. It was either $5 or $5.19. I wasn't quite sure, couldn't quite remember. That's what I was trying to tell her. And so she said, however much this was, which was only $2.29, she gave that preserves for $2.29, which is, is a blessing, which I'm very thankful for. So I went ahead and got these two pizza sauces. I picked up the mac and cheese for my husband. Again, it's something kind of quick where I'm not having to turn on my oven for him. Went ahead and picked up some more chicken in the can for my dog. He wasn't feeling well the other day, and I had to give him this in order for him to eat. So I went ahead and got some pineapple chunks. They weren't on sale, but my husband likes these. These, again, are just in real fruit juice. Then I picked up some canned tomatoes. I'm hoping we'll have tomatoes, but again, I can't tell you. The garden is looking a little bit better with, all this heat. Maybe it can dry out all this rain. We've had so much rain. It's the worst that, I guess there was a neighbor of mine, he's a farmer. He said it's the worst he's ever seen, and he's 79 years old. So it's been pretty bad here. Went ahead and got the milk chocolate chips. They were 2 for $8. Now, one of these bags at my Kroger is $5.29. There's no way I was buying that. But I was going to make something for July 4th, and I thought I'd go ahead and pick it up for now. And then I went ahead and got some more of that Gerber pear. Again, it's just simple for me. It's already ready, and I could just eat it. And went ahead and got some vitamins. They had buy one, get one free. So I got a vitamin C and a folic acid. I picked up some Blue Dog Softies for my dog. They weren't on sale. Soft and chewy chicken is his favorite. I picked up a bag of flour, a bag of sugar, a bag of whole wheat flour. So, and then Peter Pan peanut butter. And I don't know about you, they got rid of the real big one, which I think they should not have at my Meijer. It's really hard to find the big one now. So all in all, here were my groceries from Meijer. My total was $200.36. You're thinking, geez. I did save at least $3 because that's what I had on coupons. And I definitely saved on this, since this was, again, regular $5, but they gave it to me for the price of this, which was $2.29. So I did get at least a good deal, and some of the clearance deals as well. Let me go ahead and show you my Aldi shopping haul right here. Here's my Aldi shopping haul. Went ahead and got some bananas, a loaf of bread. Their eggs this week were $2.71 a dozen, which is actually cheaper than my Kroger store. So I went ahead and picked that up. Got some spinach. I got more of those sweet potatoes because, like I said, Meijer just didn't, some of them were huge. Got another plastic wrap, again, because I'm going to be doing that video with which is the best plastic wrap. Went ahead and got some apples, some cheese. I really like this peanut butter. Then I picked up apricot preserves. This one has no fructose corn syrup. This is the brand that Aldi's carries. I got some tortillas, some sliced cheese, and their cheese here, this was on sale for $1.85 for a bar of cheese this week, which is a good deal. Went ahead and picked these up actually for July 4th, some cheddar brats. I found this there. This caught my eye. It was you could hang it, and I thought it was pretty, like a little mobile with a butterfly. I was able to get a Concord grape. I needed one more because 2 of ours had died, and I had bought a red grape somewhere at a farm store, and we already planted that, so we're going to plant this Concord grape. This one was $5.99, and this for here was $10. And then this here, my daughter asked me to pick it up. It's an outdoor concrete candle, and this was $9.99. So all in all, here was what I bought at Aldi's. My total was $69.63. Well, let me go ahead and show you my Kroger shopping haul right here. It's June 27th. Now, we are having our July 4th, of course, on the 4th, which is next Friday. So I thought I'd go ahead and buy what I need for then. That way I don't have to go to the store. If I need like extra milk or something, I might buy that before Friday, but this is what I ended up buying. I went ahead and got the Ballpark hot dog buns and hamburger buns. They were somewhat on sale, but you had to buy 5, so I just didn't do that because I didn't really need 5, in all honesty. Went ahead and also picked up some Kroger buns as well. I don't know how many hamburgers say someone's going to have, etc. So that's what I ended up getting. And I would have bought more of the Kroger brand, but this is the only one I could find with this date. Some of them were dated for use by the 2nd, so they weren't that far out. So that's why I opted to get the Ballpark. Went ahead and got some red lettuce, so I got 2 of those. Got a bag of potatoes. They were $3.49. That was just the sale price. I got some blueberries. They were on sale. I think they were $2.99. Again, just the sale price. Went ahead and got the Nathan's hot dogs. They were, I do believe, $3.99. They were a coupon in the app or the website that you needed clipped, and limit 5. The Kraft cheese was on sale. Again, it was a coupon. You needed a clip in your app or your website. It was $1.99. Picked up some cheese for like the burgers. Then I just picked up a mixture of these. I bought the Metwurst last time, and that's what my daughter's family likes, so I went ahead and got one of those. Would have bought 2, but they were gone. They were right clean. All they had is 1 left, unless I bought a package that had like 20 of these, which would have been too much. I would have had to, which I could have froze the rest, but a little bit more expensive. Then I went ahead and got this Queen City sausage smoked. I thought maybe we could try that too. Or it's called Polish kielbasa, if I'm pronouncing that right. I got that as well. I'm also going to have hamburgers, of course. Then I went ahead and got some ice cream. Some of the people in my family like black raspberry chip ice cream, so I picked that up. I picked up the Edie's ice cream because it was $2.99. Coupon in the app or the website that you needed to clip. Limit 5. I got extra chocolate peanut butter, Oreo mint. Now this is not something I would eat, just because again I'm staying away from that, but my family would. And I don't really want to spend an arm, leg, and a foot right there on the ice cream itself. And so I just eat Breyer's vanilla, and keep it simple there. But I got those. Got some deli meat for my husband because he's going to be home this week off on vacation. So I got some chicken breast and I got some roast beef. It was not on sale. I think the price is $3.49. That's everyday price at my Kroger. I picked up another, just because it's in the baby section doesn't mean an adult cannot have it. I really like this pear juice. It's all natural, and I haven't found a pear juice on the counter in the adult section that I could have without having a whole bunch of junk, even if there was one, but I haven't been able to find one. I found this in clearance. I thought of my daughter-in-law and son. Sometimes they make a pasta salad. You can't beat 43 cents. It said it was good to 2028. You can see that. That's shocking, really. Went ahead and got the potato chips because we're going to have potato chips and onion dip. And I just got the Kroger brand because this one was $3.99. This one was $1.99. I didn't know exactly how much I need, how much everybody's going to eat. But I end up having, it's 11 or 12 in my family. But we have one, one in a family that is a baby, so of course it's not going to have chips. Went ahead and got this. Thought of my husband being home. Chewy Dip Peanut Butter Granola Bar. Can't beat 77 cents. Then my son likes cashews. They had this for $4.49. It says regular $8. Cannot beat that. And the date on the back, January 27th. They probably, like I said, they could be discounting just because they're getting new products in, different design. They got to discount the old, is what I'm assuming. Then I picked up this spice cake. I know my daughter-in-law and son like to eat that. And at $1.34, you can't beat it. And it's good till the end of the year. So, it could be perfect for something like Thanksgiving, Christmas, if they want to do it. Then I picked this up, Bunny Grahams. I thought of my of my granddaughters. I don't have that many daughters. I only got one. At $3.12 was $4.29. So I snagged that. Figured they would like that. And then I snagged this for drinks for July 4th. They had some Izzy sparkling juice beverage. This is mango at $3.19. Says was $5.50. So I thought, well, hey, fizzy fruit juice was worth the try. And then my son once said that he wanted to try some more ginger beer. Now, ginger beer is not true beer. It is actually just made from ginger, which is, the ginger root. It's a little spicy. I've had it. I used to like it. It would light me up. I couldn't do it with my bladder condition now, but it is good stuff. I've never had this kind, but I thought in the clearance department, $2.95 was $6. I figured it was worth a try, and I got 4 bottles of it. And they're glass, so that would be, some interesting drinks there to have. Then I picked this up for my granddaughters. We want to have something kind of fun. It's, July 4th, etc. And they get a big kick out of, gas, whatever. And so I got these. The bagger couldn't resist. He squeezed one, and then he giggled a little bit, and I was like, yeah, that's what I'm kind of going for, So I got these for my granddaughters, the whoopee cushions. I got one green, one yellow, so then that way they can tell whose was whose. And then I got this for my grandson. I got a Humvee, and then that is a 1967 Shelby. He's really into the cars. And then, of course, I have another grandson, but he's an infant, so I didn't get him anything, but he'll be okay with my hugs and kisses. So here's part of my groceries from Kroger. I got some behind me. Here's my milk. Now, my milk was not on sale. It was $3.89 a gallon, and this was $2.69 a half gallon. So I picked that up. That was dated for the 11th and the 7th. A worker there says she was about ready to discount the milk, but it was like the 5th. And I was just like, nah, that's okay. And she hadn't done it yet. And I'm like, it's all right, because I just wanted to get it and go. And I wanted a little bit past the date because I may not have to go to Kroger. I'm going to see how long this is going to last me. I picked up a pineapple. It was $2.79. That is the regular price at my Kroger store. And then I picked up some peaches. It was $1.49 for the peaches. They're pretty rock solid hard, so I'm hoping that they'll ripen and I can cut them up for the 4th of July so people can have them, like a hors d'oeuvre, etc. So here was the rest of my order. My total was $112 and 62 cents, which is a lot. I did get a lot of stuff, but I think I did a pretty good job. Well, thank you for watching. This was Karen with Living Our Dream Homestead. I hope you have a good day.